Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out. It's Cobb. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to scramble. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
On the ground, it's Johnson. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made in space without touchdown. Knowles as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Oh, he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up. And, of course, you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? As the first down is still going. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Here's the handoff. He breaks free.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And it's blocked. The kick was low. The defense scoops it up. It's a live ball. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. No chance to catch him there. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The pocket breaking down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Bringing pressure. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. Gonna run it. It's Owens. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Carr. Finds his man, it's Parker. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. The sure hands. It's Gibson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Crosses the 10-yard line. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. It's first down and 5 after the penalty. Looking to chuck it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it rip. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Normally for this offense down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to the left. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, that is a great throw, but first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they've got him.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
That's reeled in. It's Harris. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looks like Washington will have the 1st down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Carr. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he released it. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Makes the grab. It's Jacobs. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The offense really clicking here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The pass is intercepted.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Tight end goes in motion. He's running out of time here. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Carr. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Looks left and finds his target there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Entertaining first half here.
Well, that's how you close a half up. And what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air. It's Carr. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Owens. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Finds room at the 30. Jukes to get past a man. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. We knew that tackling was going to be a huge factor today, Kirk. They don't bring him down, and the result is a big gain. Yeah, where's the form tackling? I know it's a lost art in today's game. Sometimes these guys just come in with their shoulders and just try to bring you down with power and speed, but they've got to do a much better job if they have any chance of slowing this back down or trying to use their arms to pull him down. That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands. Here's a throw underneath for the tight end. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down. And the Huskies line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Huskies, to put them on top now. Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone. Moves out of the pocket. And to run it into the end zone, so they go up by a touchdown here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Cobb. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Berry. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the offense trots back onto the field here. On the run, it's Owens. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Carr. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He'll hand it off. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Huskies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz here. Dropping back, it's Carr. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on third down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Clark. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To the air, it's Carr. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge game through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Washington getting set with a first and 10 now. The back's got it. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Get some positive yards. You keep the ball on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown here. I cannot wait to see what this call is on 3rd and goal.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Washington. Adds 6 more points to the total.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. And the Noles will line up to boot it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. It's a shotgun run call. He's past the marker and still going. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
To throw, it's Carr. This pass is caught. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Washington now operating in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Using his legs. It's Barrett. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab on the move. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Here's a handoff testing the middle. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? With the catch, it's Jacobs. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? First down. We're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Jacobs. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Tackled, but first down. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Washington. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.